Are you happy? What is happiness to you? It may be buying that one thing that you have been wanting for years, and for others, it may be achieving goals and dreams. In this week's episode, we will be discussing about money. The correlation between money and happiness is a subjective opinion. So, the million-dollar question is, can money buy happiness? Let's cash in to find out.
Cha-ching.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
We are
Ceiling, bro.
back.
Ceiling.
Good morning.
The roof. Good morning, everyone.
That's
How you
right.
guys doing?
Selamat
Hope you all are doing
pagi.
okay.
Yeah.
Like that lah.
Boleh lah.
Like that lah,
Busy,
right?
Be a long week.
Before we start, don't forget to check out our socials, our Instagram,
yes.
the Three Lattes, and also on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Hey, you got it right this time.
I remember last week I said Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast, bro.
Steady. Clap.
Okay. Yes, you got it right. Apple Podcast. Right. Wonderful.
Okay, so I think we don't want to waste any more time because we don't want to go makan. It's a bit early to makan lah, but anyways,
Throw me under the bus.
let's go with a hot take of the day.
Okay. My hot take.
Yeah, go ahead, Vinod.
My hot take are that TVs are becoming more useless these days.
Oh.
Why?
What kind of TV?
Who watches TV anymore? I think as of late, the only people that use TVs are gamers. I feel like
Really,
even now
man?
when I watch my shows, it's all streaming and it's on my laptop. And
When you say
I
TV, you
watch-
mean like what? Astro?
No, like TV set.
Do
the
you
TV
mean like
box.
TV,
The TV
yeah.
box. Yeah, TV box.
TV
Oh,
box?
like
TV box. Who uses
Yeah.
TV box anyways?
TV box?
I mean, I'm just saying lah.
Oh, you mean like those like hip TV and all those things? Is it? No.
I'm just saying the TV is becoming obsolete. Like nobody ever ons your TV and watches shit anymore.
Oh, that's true. I mean, all of us technically we all either watch on like our iPads or
True.
phone these days.
True.
You know.
But we watch also, it's not cable TV. We put HDMI, we connect
Yeah.
Netflix or something.
Yeah. I feel those
That's
people
my
who
hot
still
take.
Smart TV.
own Astro, right? I think that it's
correct.
it's just like background noise. You know, you just turn it on just for
We-
background noise.
Yeah.
We
white
still
noise.
watch a show lah on sports lah.
Yeah, sports.
Yeah.
Sports. Yeah,
For-
others
Alright.
later don't know what join.
Yeah.
Simon, your turn.
Okay, my hot take for the day is this is gonna be so controversial. Have you all seen the new MacBook Pro yet?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
25K wait.
I do not like the notch.
You don't
the,
like?
the
I do
it's
not
like
like
Face
the
ID
notch.
kind of notch.
Yeah,
It's so
I don't-
weird.
I don't like the fact that you took away the touch bar.
Oh yeah, they took away the touch bar. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No man, for me I don't like. For me I wouldn't want a touch bar.
I feel
Because
it's
just useless.
you don't have it
decent
right
lah
now.
if
That's
you know
why.
how to use it lah.
It's useless. Like that's
I
why
mean,
there's a
but
reason why
brought
they
back
take it
like,
out.
You know they brought
A lot
back
of
the
people
SD
don't
card
like it.
reader. They brought back MagSafe, yo.
Yeah,
Yes, that's good.
that's a
Yeah.
good thing lah. Like
That's
Yeah,
a good
but
thing.
I still hate the I hate the
We
notch.
talk as if want to buy like that.
Yeah, I know,
yeah
right?
lah.
We're broke guys. We can only dream.
It's MacBook with happiness.
Wei Yong, your
Okay,
hot take.
so I think my hot take today is like, I think water is like medicine, man. Medicine is like,
Oh, water is free
so like,
medicine.
I can just drink water and then I can get better.
Oh.
That's my hot take of the day.
Yeah,
you sound like
yeah.
an auntie, man. You sad, drink water. Got pimple, drink water. You stress,
Yeah.
drink water.
Just drink water, man. Good for
yeah,
your
drink
health.
water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, man.
All right.
Alright, cheers. I
Yeah,
don't have
alright.
water lah, but
yeah,
it's
I
okay
got
lah.
bottle lah, but
Where's your latte? Oh wait,
Big lah.
where's your latte, man?
Next time.
yeah. when we got more money, when we have MacBook Pro next time.
Speaking of money, bro.
Correct.
Yeah, good segue.
Correct. So let's dive into today's topic.
Hey.
Can money buy happiness?
Bo liao, cannot.
Well, okay. So what is happiness to you guys? Like,
My
what are your
happiness
definition of
is
happiness?
my happiness is this podcast.
Oh man,
Whoa,
yeah.
okay.
Hashtag.
And
No
our
lah, I think-
happiness is that you enjoy this podcast. Aye.
Why is this? Damn gay. No, for me, happiness. I can't put it into words. I think it's just a feeling that you feel. It's like an intangible emotion. You can't put it into words. If you feel it, you feel it. I think people have different sets of definitions for their own happiness. I think for me, happiness is something. For me, I think happiness is just a state of peace. You know, when there's nothing bothering me, I can
Makes
just be my
sense,
own
makes
element. Yeah, that's happiness to me.
I feel happiness like okay lah. For me, happiness is being with the ones you love, like family
Okay,
or
quality time.
yeah, family, friends. I really enjoy like dinners. I enjoy just
enjoy
going
brunches,
out.
man.
Yeah, going out and just
Because you
like,
wake up
spending time.
late.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one thing, and also I feel is also, to be honest, I think all of us can agree that buying the things that you want kind of like gives you happiness as well. But if
Correct.
you to say like maybe like the happiness of all happiness, like you know what is true happiness, I think for me that is
Sex.
like
with the exclamation mark. Boom.
direct shoot. That is the happiness for life.
If you didn't hear
JK.
that,
Just get laid.
just go back.
JK, finish your thought, Simon.
Yeah, but I think for me is quality time, family, loved ones, and that's the most important one to me. Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
I think
agree.
like everyone got different lah. Like for Simon is quality time. Then I'm not sure about yours lah, Vinod, but there's not Simon also say like he said something like we also like happy when we buy out the stuff that we want.
Correct.
Right? That's like materialistic possessions,
Indeed.
right?
Correct,
So
yes.
my question is, do we as a society obsess over money and materialistic possessions too much in these times?
Tough one.
It's a very
one.
tough
I think,
question actually.
Okay, for me, right? I think it's not that we are materialistic. I feel like we tend to lose the balance between our wants and our needs.
Agreed.
I think when you buy
Totally.
things that you need, I don't regard that as materialistic.
Okay.
But when you buy
That's
things that you
interesting.
don't need or you necessarily do not need, it's like an excessive possession, like a luxury item. I think that's when you delve into the materialistic world.
Can you
Right.
give an example?
Let's say, okay, you want to buy a watch. Your watch is for what? To tell you time, right? You can just buy a cheap ass watch. For
Remind you to
$30.
work out.
Yeah, but everybody
Yeah.
nowadays days, Apple Watch.
Apple Watch, AP, you know.
Hey, to be
Rolex,
honest,
you know.
guys, do you all think that Apple Watch, actually Apple Watch or smartwatches are actually a privilege? You know, so that is actually a want.
Yeah.
It's not really. A
I mean,
need.
yeah.
That's a one lah. Is
I
it
mean, I'm
for
saying-
you
I'm
guys?
saying-
You all consider that as a one?
yeah.
I think smartwatches are a different thing. I think you're talking about like luxury watches, like
Oh.
watches like your Rollies, your APs and all that. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have money, we can buy lah. But certain people who don't have the money are thinking of like buying things they can't afford because they're in this materialistic world where they feel like the more things they have, the more expensive things they have, the more happy they are.
Yeah. It's like the
They're
more
they're seeking
fulfilled.
an unrealistic sense of happiness through these materialistic possessions. I
Yeah.
feel.
Or maybe
I
it's
feel.
because like they see other people like happy having it. Maybe like if they get it also they'll be happy.
Correct lah. Like you see your friend flexing his iPhone XR Max, and then obviously you know.
Yeah.
actually
XR
lah.
Max. Oh, that long time ago.
Oh,
Is
XR
there
Max.
anything such as XR Max?
Sorry, man.
There's only
XS
XR.
Max. XS Max.
Yeah.
I was actually dissing you, Wei Yong.
Ah.
Oh, like that.
I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes it depends as well. Like the people around you, they flex their stuff, then you also feel like, oh, I also have to flex, and it becomes a point of you're not really
True.
seeking happiness. You're just seeking to flex.
Like
That I
low
think
key,
that's where society is at
either
these
low key
days.
or high key showing off. Yeah.
I think that's where society is at these days. What about you guys?
I feel okay lah. Just because I don't know about the culturally like in worldwide, but I think in Malaysia, I think we technically do. We do obsess over materialistic possessions because I mean coming from so lately I've really been into like this the market of like film gear or like just in general
yeah.
lah. Let's just talk about creatives. Whether it be musicians or photographers, videographers, editors, we always want the best thing or we always want the next thing to help us like get on with our own creative juices and stuff like that. You see,
Correct.
but then we always want more than what we can actually afford. And every time a new gear comes out, this is what we call the term called gas. It's called gears acquisition syndrome. Yeah. So
Wait,
I think-
that's a thing?
yeah, it's
like
a term. Yeah. Just go look it up, man. It's called gas. So gas is basically like how like we actually like how say like when we, for example, okay, I have a pretty decent amount of gear that can like get the job done, like a relatively good camera that can record like really like can record commercial type of like videos. I have the audio gears that can record like super high quality like chart breaking maybe songs as well, and they are not breaking the bank. They are decent. I've made my research. They are decent enough for what I can afford. But then when something new comes out, or you see like industry people using something so much more expensive, like for videographers is like either the Blackmagic design cameras or the red cameras, or for musicians is either the next guitar, the next audio interface, the next microphone, and so forth like that. You see, so when a new thing comes out, then we're like, damn it, I have to spend more money to get this, but then do I actually need it or not? But I want it. So it's like we have this gas syndrome where like we constantly want to have more gear, you know. And
Sounds like
It's very relatable.
people buying a new iPhone every year.
oh,
like-
totally.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah.
that's just like trying to keep up the trend. Because
Correct.
to be
But
honest,
do they
right,
really need it? That's the point. Like, do they really need a new
yeah,
iPhone?
that's so true.
the
Because to
thing.
be honest, like if example you look at this lah, the jump from iPhone 11 to iPhone 12 right wasn't that huge. Like the upgrades wasn't as like crazy. Maybe just the camera a little bit, but it's not as huge of a jump compared to like let's say if you're going from 11 to 13.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Correct.
for me, I came from a 7. So when the 12 came out, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should just get it. So that's what I have right now. So so that's like I got to like know if it's worth the investment, you know. But for some people, they are just like, oh, I got money lah, so I just upgrade lah the next year. Just like how people upgrade their next Samsung or all these.
I
different
just want to
things.
say, even though you had a 7, you were always a 10 in my eyes, bro.
That's so sweet of you, bro.
I don't know what to say.
I love you, man.
Okay. Wei Yong, what do you think? Where is society these days with materialism?
Okay.
Ladies, watch out for Vinod.
Suddenly, this guy.
I feel very loving today, lah. Cannot answer.
Okay lah, you know, it's good. It's good.
Wei
man.
Yong, what do you think? What do you think, man?
I think we as a society confirm we are obsessed over money and materialistic possession. You know what I mean lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need to complete the
You want
phrase in
things
order
lah,
for, for us to understand.
like you say, it's not got wants and needs. It doesn't matter if it's wants or needs.
yeah.
We will still want it.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I
It's
mean,
true,
like,
yeah, it's
we
true.
do want
You
a lot
put
of
it-
things in life.
You put it damn blunt, bro. It's like
Yeah.
unfair, lah. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Like you said just now, iPhone come out every year. If a lot of people, not okay lah, don't say anyone lah, but people do change iPhone every year.
Correct.
Like, do they need to? They don't have to, because maybe the iPhone's still working.
Yeah.
Right? It's like we obsess lah. Like you said, a lot of people, including me, sometimes we chase stuff like this.
Correct.
Like
yes.
I think I used to just buy sneakers.
Correct. Shoes are a big thing. Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct. Like
Because it
for
grants
us
us
guys
happiness,
lah,
mah.
I used to just keep buying. Then you find out, right? You cannot buy finished one.
Yeah, cannot.
Sometimes it feels stupid because you buy
Yeah.
these shoes for you to wear them, but then I don't even wear them.
Yeah.
It's like
And you buy so
you're
many
like
so
collecting,
many
you know,
shoes,
instead.
right? You got
Yeah.
time to wear all of them.
Correct. Exactly.
You wear
I
at
think
home,
that's
COVID, you stay at home, you want to wear at home, wear at home.
We not angmo, we take out shoe one in the
Take out
house.
shoe, yeah.
cannot
Then
bro. Have
instead,
to
okay,
flex.
cannot
Right.
wear shoes, right? We buy high quality socks. Can wear in the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Okay lah, that one is considered a need also lah. Like you need socks right and all. But my point is like, if we do obsess over this kind of stuff, and if we continue to chase this kind of stuff, we will forever be chasing.
True.
Correct.
Every year
yes.
come out new shoe, every year come out new iPhone, every year come out new
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And it's better and getting better and better.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
That's very true.
Right? It's like, but do you all actually, like when you all buy stuff, do you all actually stress when you check your bank account? Like after you buy or before you buy? Like, do you actually get stressed?
Yeah,
Not to say stress
do.
lah.
I do.
Like how?
I guess okay, Vinod can go first.
Like it depends actually. Like sometimes it's as little as buying a meal. Sometimes I want to buy a meal, but then it's a bit expensive, but I still buy it anyway.
Yeah.
And then once I eat the right, I look at my bank balance. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like now $50 is gone. You know, sometimes it does stress me out, and then I start to think back: was that even worth it? Or like you know how you know
yeah.
like when you pay
McDonald's
$50 for when you pay $50 for a meal, the meal. Like let's say you pay a certain amount of money for the meal. Let's say it's expensive, right? So let's say the meal is very good. It's great. It's a great, the best meals you've had. But then when you check back in your bank balance, let's say it takes out $200, and now it's like you can't really experience the goodness of what you purchased because you're stressed over the fact that now you burn money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can enjoy these things because you're stressed over the money. I think that's where materialism I can understand certain people why they delve into this materialistic world. Because it gives them joy or gives them a certain form of escape maybe. Have you heard of like shopping therapy? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like retail therapy, yes.
Like emo, then okay, let's go shop lah.
Correct. Like you really stressed, you're very sad, and then you go online, you see some shirts or some things you want to buy, you just buy. And it makes you feel better.
Or sometimes, or even you like window shop. Also, you just feel like
you just look.
Then
through,
you just feel
look
like
through
wow,
stuff.
okay, something like that a little bit. Yeah.
But at least window shop won't hurt your bank account lah.
Yeah. Can just
I think
dream
my
about
window
it.
shop, we never just window shop, man. It's like shop D. Too itchy.
Yeah.
But I do relate also, like how like I'm a guy that I don't want to see my money leave my bank account.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like I just want you to stay there.
But we live in a society where we constantly have to spend, man.
That's why. So the check, like I need to hit that. Maybe I keep like that 850, 800, like 900, this kind of stuff. Like I need to stay there, Like I don't know, I'm that kind of
Yeah, we
person.
need to keep
I
like
want you to
at
stay
least
there.
a threshold for ourselves. Cannot go
Correct, you
below.
can't- yeah. You
Sometimes
can't
even
dip
when
it,
I
yeah.
buy, like when I buy stuff, I also don't like if I buy it. Oh shit, a chunk of money gonna gone, and then I was like, oh man.
But
Yeah.
the thing,
My
the
bank-
stuff. But the thing, the stuff you want to buy actually gives you happiness, correct or not?
I mean,
Correct
if you buy it with like
Some of them are even
with the intention
that I
of
need.
that you need it lah, or like you want it, or like you did a lot of research, you did that you want it, then of course you have the feeling that this is for me, But if you just like blindly buy and then you just like then that's where you'll be like in the middle,
Correct. I think.
Yeah, so like-
Yeah. Correct.
So it's like for like you said but sometimes it applies to when I want to buy things I need also. Like I need a camera to
yes,
do my
yes.
work and all and to pursue my passion.
I think it's just because we live in Malaysia lah, We
That was
have
like-
our currency very low.
I'm thinking I want
we are
to know
in
again
COVID.
because I stress about my bank balance, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I think
we all can. Go ahead, Simon.
I think constantly checking your bank account is actually not healthy lah. But
Right.
but it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, checking your bank account and checking, for example, your expenditure is, I think, very different. If you're constantly
Yes.
just looking at your bank account numbers, thinking that it will go up when you're not doing anything, or it's going down because you're constantly spending, then of course you will feel like crap. But then it's important to keep in mind and keep in check of your expenditure lor, and especially when it comes to saving lah. And like what Wei Yong said just now, like we have to keep like a threshold lah. Like you see what I tend to do these days is like, let's say when I earn, so I earn above maybe like let's say I earn above 4K, something like that. I have like 4K or something like that in my account or something like that. Then I try. Then my objective for that month, or maybe for the next 2 months. Oh no, for that month lah. Okay, next 2 months cannot. Is to try not to go below. Is try to not go below 3K in my account. So I set like a 1K limit for me for that month, somewhat to spend. Unless I really need to spend on something, or like I want to treat myself for that month, then okay, I can maybe go below a bit. But I need to make sure that I at least earn enough to compensate, whatever that I just bought lah. Okay. I feel we are only human lah, So we tend to get anxious about our bank statements, our tax numbers, the things that we have to pay constantly. We have to pay a water bill, electricity bill, all these different things, phone bill, and many more petrol and all these things. Just constantly I have to think about so many things, and we all get pretty put in this box of like, where we feel like money constantly going out, But I think it's only human to think about that, because it's generally the society and the world that we live in,
But that's funny, isn't it? Because the common theme here is money. Because you talk about, you want to buy things that make you happy, buy things you want, you need money. And then the same thing that's causing you stress with the bills and all this is also money.
Yeah.
So, like, it's very hard to say whether money can buy happiness or not. Because it's fleeting. I think money is fleeting. I think happiness in a sense is also kind of fleeting. Sounds a bit depressing lah, but
Actually, to think about it, money, right, is actually another form of the barter system, to be honest.
yes.
It's exchanging something for another thing. Instead of giving you a goat for a camera, I give you this paper.
Currency law?
Yeah.
Just replace currency law.
Yeah, it's basically barter
Wei Yong.
system. Yeah.
Wei Yong,
So yeah.
what do you think, man? Like, do you think that like whenever you buy something with money and it makes you happy, but then you look back at your bank balance and you realize that, I spent this much, do you feel more happy that you got it, or do you feel more stressed that you spent money? Like, where does it hit you? Where does it hit you more?
If I spend on the things that I want, then no lah. Of course, I was like, I regret. Actually, I regret buying so many sneakers last time. Like, for what? I think to myself, like why did I spend like 200, 300 per shoe, and spend it on so many shoes? Like, it's not like I get to wear every day. It's not like it's not like, it's not a need to me. Like, I only actually wear that few pairs of shoes, and then the rest is like storage. Like, just keep there. I don't even wear. So I feel in that case, I was stressed. I was like, I regret lah. Like, I spent that certain amount of money on those products, but for things that I need, of course, it will give me joy because it helped me, ma.
I think
Like,
at the end of the day, it all boils down to satisfaction. If you are satisfied with what you get, I don't think you'll be looking at your bank account, because you finally got what you wanted, and you are like satisfied with it. So that means you'll definitely be more excited for the thing that you just got, rather than looking at your bank account.
Depends on what you're getting and how much is the thing that you got.
Yes.
And also how financially stable you are.
Yeah. That's really important
right.
as well.
So talking about being financially stable, imagine you have more money. Imagine you are like, now you're actually earning a stable income and you got more money now. Is being materialistic is it a bad thing?
I think yes. Still yes.
Do you think it's still a bad thing, even though now you have more money, you earn more money, and you can afford to do that? So is it still a bad thing?
I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, because right now, right? Okay, let's say now, because I don't have that kind of income, I look at it and be like, being materialistic is a bit disgusting. It's a bit like offensive, a bit,
Yeah.
But then if you give me $1 million, right?
Yeah, then suddenly, so many doors open, right?
Correct.
So
suddenly
I
I cannot
got
say. Suddenly you'll be seeing me balling, buying Balenciagas and shit, and then I'll become the person I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that I don't have self-control. I think it's just that money changes people, and it changes the value you put on things.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
Like when you don't have money, education seems like a privilege. When you have money, it doesn't seem like a privilege. It just seems like a normal dating.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think being materialistic when you can afford to be materialistic, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. But I think there has to be a balance. Because if you're buying these things to make you happy, you're forever going to keep buying things. Where does it stop? Why are you chasing something? I always felt like, for me, a personal belief is that happiness is not something you chase, it's something that you conjure up. So if you keep chasing these things, you keep buying these things just because you can and you have the money to, I don't think the money is buying you happiness. I just think you're chasing something. I don't think you're even chasing happiness in the first place.
Interesting.
That's what I think. How about you, Simon?
I mean, I just now I said yes, right? And I say yes is because, but I say yes is because of what you actually just said. But for me, it's like, yes, there are pros and cons. Let's say if I was, like, say, given $1 million, okay, you can finally get to spend on anything that you want to get, you know. But you can, that's only the beginning of it. The more you do it, the more you go down this wormhole, you know, of constantly getting things and, like, you know, because you have the means to get it, Dima. So technically, the more money you get, if you don't really know how to control, it's technically like the more you spend. The lesser money you have, the lesser you spend, in a way, if you put it that way. You know, even things you don't need, unnecessary spending will happen. So
because you can afford.
Yeah, because you can afford. So, like, bottom line, I think neither good nor bad, as long as you have self-control. That's important. And you gotta know how much you're earning, and like what we said during the beginning, you know, we gotta differentiate between what we need and want. But then I feel like people who are, like, filthy rich, like, if they really don't think about, like, their own money, and they all think that they are just have loads of money and they're bomb ass, you know, they probably can just think that, oh, I want everything, you know.
I think people who are rich, they live by a different set of rules, lah.
Yeah. Different
which
people.
I don't think, which I don't think we all can understand. But, you know, it's like, as I say, like I, as much as I can look at rich people, like people who are richer than me, and look like, oh my god, I can never, like, live your lifestyle, even if I had the money. Yeah. I cannot promise you, if you give me the money they have, I won't be living the same way. Yeah. I cannot promise you that. How about you, Wei Yong? Let's say if I give you $1 million now, would you be would your idea of money and happiness, the correlation will be different, or will it be the same?
Wei Yong will have a whole shelf of Jordans.
You give me $1 million, I'll plan it out and buy. Of course, I will still want to buy things I want. Yeah. But I wouldn't go and, like Simon said, buy a whole shelf of Jordans.
okay, why not?
I was spending on different things lah. On different things.
Okay, why not though? Because you can afford what? You have the money. Why are you not buying whatever you wanted to?
Because I don't need it.
So you're telling me that even if you can afford these things, you can still discern between what you need and what you want.
It's something you dream, you know. You dreamt
if I want
of
to buy
having
more,
a shelf of Jordans.
I buy for other people lah. Like my family.
Buy for me buy for me
Hey,
buy for me also. Buy for me also.
Hey, US 8.5.
I probably buy UK 10 for you.
Okay
my size lah.
It's
okay
my
lah.
size lah. It's okay lah. I can resell and buy my size.
Yeah.
Like that lah. Okay.
It's got business, bro.
But I think I'm gonna give like a different take where I'm not talking about if you have $1 million or what lah, but
just more money lah.
I think no, that's why I think if you yourself go earn the money,
hard-earned money,
then why not, right? Because you
correct.
Maybe collecting sneaker is your hobby. Maybe maybe taking photos is your hobby. Then it's okay lah. If you want to go buy, like maybe collecting cards or collecting different things. Then it's okay to, if you want to go like buy, like if you are a gamer, then you earn enough money, then you want to buy like upgrade new PC or other things, right? Then it's okay lah, because you yourself earn the money ma.
Correct. Yeah. Nobody can question you or what.
Correct. If it like me, I'm still like half depending on my parents' allowance, then it's not right for me to, even though let's just say that my allowance like got increased or something, then it's not right for me to go and go crazy lah.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Okay, you know what? Let's segue into a fun little segment. What would be the first thing you guys buy if you were given $1 million right now?
Oh my god. This is such a tough question. So simple question, but so hard.
Camera only for now. My priority now is camera, so I just want to get camera.
I have so many things that I want.
Take photos and take videos and all.
It's insane.
So you get be more specific, bro. What kind of camera
okay. You know what? I want to go travel.
Oh yeah, that would be great actually.
It's either I go travel or maybe I want to get like a house or something. Like a mansion.
I was gonna say get like a house or a car or something like that. But then
maybe at Beverly Hills.
But when you say travel, I think I might use the $1 million to travel.
It's different thing lah, huh? It's like travel is experience, and then
correct.
House is actually something.
What about you, Simon? $1 million right now, check into like is in your bank account already. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
You
I've
say
been-
give to charity, bro. I tell you.
I low key have.
I would do that, but that's my leftover.
Wow.
To be honest, I actually have a lot of things that I want because like, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say curse, but to be honest, I'm blessed with a lot of talents, and I'm grateful to God for that. But I can do like
Thank
photography.
God
Yeah,
for
I can
you,
do
Simon.
I can do photography. I can do like video and music and all these different things. So it's like. There's so many things like I kind of want to get to like upgrade or maybe to add on to my collection, but since in a way like my thought is like, okay, let's say if I want to spend more, right, why not spend on something where I can earn a little bit more to add on to that? So maybe what I'll do is probably invest it on a business.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can earn back lah.
yeah. So like earn back,
Entrepreneurial
yeah. So
skills.
something like that lah, I guess. But if you were to say something materialistic that I would want to get, I would want to get like a pretty decent. I want to get like as much film as I can and like as much like and like the best, not the best, like and the dream like film camera that I've been wanting to get. Yeah, and also to
Interesting.
travel and then travel.
There's
and
so
then
many
travel
things to
take
get
photos
though.
with it. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can say I want to get PS5 also.
Yeah. Any I tell you, anybody in this world or in Malaysia, just in general, I don't want to talk about the world, but it's just anybody in Malaysia, I can tell you that they want one in 100 million things.
Correct.
Too many things.
Too many
That's why
things.
if you want to get everything, we will forever be chasing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Like if you were to ask someone to list down the things that they want, right? It won't necessarily be the things they need or they require at the
Yes,
moment.
it's more
just
like
be
want.
they're living in a world where they think, oh,
That's
if
why
I
it's
have
called
this, if-
want.
Correct. But that's the thing. Like, can you afford to actually live like this?
That's up
Like
to
have so many wants.
that's
you
up
know?
to different people lah.
Oh,
They got
but
their
to think
own
about it also,
earning power
you got
and
$1 million
all,
in
the
you got
savings.
$1 million ringgit in your account. Yeah, you have to pay for taxes, bro. Taxes go higher.
That's the thing, man. People don't realize, like with a lot of money comes a lot of problems also.
Yeah, true.
Good problems.
No, we can't really say lah. Can't really say.
Good and bad problems, Good and bad problems.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
The good problems is that you can get to solve that problems with buying things. The bad problems is that you have to spend more on
That's the
solving
thing. That's
those
the thing.
things.
Like we always see money as not always, but like most of us are like I think it's common to see money as a key to happiness. But then I've seen people with money who have a lot of problems because they have money.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you see someone like true story, I have a friend who is pretty loaded okay, and he drives like all these sports cars and stuff like that. And I was thinking, man, this guy must be happy as shit. Like who wouldn't be happy driving a f***ing Ferrari, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
I dropped the F-bomb there, my bad.
Don't worry, I'll bleep it out later.
Yeah, like who wouldn't
Come
be
on,
happy?
Vinod. Watch your
Sorry.
language.
Sorry.
Keep it PG.
Just
man.
kidding.
Whoa.
Minta maaf. Okay, back to the story. Okay, I was thinking like who wouldn't be happy driving like a Ferrari, right? But then like when I talk to him, he's in like deep problems, bro. Like he's like not happy, he's like depressed and stuff. And I'm here thinking, you driving a Ferrari, bro? What's there to be depressed about? Right? It's so easy for the people outside to think you have money, you are happy. Because we always think the things we want come from money. Correct? So it's not usually mutually it's never mutually exclusive, I feel. Money and happiness. I think they're two different things. You can have one without the other. But most of us think you can only have both of them and then it makes sense.
I feel like for those people who have money, right, I guess the reason why they feel very sad, depressed and all these things is because they think probably like with the money that they have, they think that they can attract the sort of like attention that they want to get, and to I guess. But okay, wait. So but then one thing, okay, when you have all that money, right, to be honest, none of that to be honest, as much as we can buy things, none of that can actually fulfill our maybe like our mental or like emotional desires or wants.
Yes.
Because the things that we buy can only fulfill our need, can fulfill like our like happy or like fulfilling like cells or like the dopamine or whatever, just for like short period of time. and it will fade away probably in like a month or two, give and take. Okay. So what else
Yeah.
can we? You can't. Then what? In order to fill that up again, it's like petrol lah. We have to buy petrol every time to
Refill, get
we have to
more
refill
stuff.
every time. So we buy more things to fill that up.
It's not sustainable, like.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. Yes.
Okay.
It's like I feel like we're getting to a more spiritual side, right?
It's okay, man. And then having money, I don't think is the okay lah. I think it's part of it lah to being the key to happiness.
Yes. I think it
As-
can make you happy.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
simple as it is. You buy things, you're happy. You get a new iPhone, you're happy. You get a new camera, you're happy. That's for me lah.
Yeah.
Like you get new stuff, you're
In
happy.
general lah, huh? We all
Right.
happy when we get new things. Yes.
But then it's not like the key to happiness also, because like Simon said, some things you cannot buy.
Mm.
Like for example, you can buy a house, but you can't buy a home.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Wei Yong
Right,
is
right.
wow. That is deep,
Right.
bro.
Damn. Okay.
You're spitting out there, man.
Bro,
Right.
which Instagram page you stole this from?
Whoa!
No, I think he went back to
My
Tumblr
own-
again, bro. He just logged back in
I
his own
know it's
Tumblr
somewhere out
account.
there, lah, but this is how they thought of it. But yeah, it's like
that's so true. Yeah.
right. It's like
Yeah.
things like, not to say things. Okay, time like this you cannot buy time,
Yeah.
right? Like those things are also part of, like, how to say, it also like affect if you're happy or not.
Mm.
Yeah. You can
Right.
buy a watch, but you can't buy time.
Mm.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah,
good way to
yeah,
put it.
yeah.
See,
Something
see,
like that.
Mm.
I also
So-
can wait.
Yeah.
It depends on what you spend on. If you keep spending on materialistic possession, right? But it might make you happy until some point, lah. Like what Simon said. Then you need to refill again, and again, and it goes on forever.
Yeah.
And then, or you can spend on things like, maybe like just now I said, travel. So you travel with your friends or your family. So
You
it's
can
like
get
it's a different
experiences.
kind of reward in a way,
Yeah.
right?
Because
It's like spending
we have so many
quality
things in
time.
this world. Like there's so many other places to see than Malaysia. You know, like I still cannot fathom it today. You know, because the only place I've traveled to is actually Singapore, and that's only like for one day. And there's so many things else in this world like to really experience, and I haven't really experienced that. It's quite insane that we only have one life, and like you know, whether it be good or bad, and you know, like it's kind of like sometimes quite sad to think that we cannot see and the rest of the world in a way, because there's so much, there's so many
Correct.
things in this world. Yeah.
So, Wei Yong, let's get to the next one.
Okay, one question.
You drink water.
You just gotta no. That was too deep for him, you know. The whole
if
you can buy a
you're
whole-
listening on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, that pause was because Wei Yong was drinking water.
Yeah, he had to just take a pause after the house, not a home.
Big boy thirsty.
I want to go back to the question that Vinod asked just now. The one that he said, if you got like how much money, then what would we do? Why not we dive into that?
Okay.
Let's get specific this time.
More specific,
More specific.
Yeah, like legit specific. Like, not to say like very, very specific, but let's get into like what will we actually do to like different. You got 1 million. How many percent will go to what? And yeah,
Okay.
Wow,
so we're talking.
percentage,
So we're talking 1 million.
wow.
We're talking 1 million.
yeah. This is like a segue. Like
We're talking 1
Yeah.
million. We're talking 1 million. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey
1
guys,
million.
1 million. Hey, tell you, 1 million. I want to buy a house in Malaysia.
ringgit or US dollar. Ringgit lah.
Ringgit lah.
Ringgit.
US dollar is like 4 point something.
Fair game,
million
fair
ringgit.
game. 1 ringgit, 1 million ringgit.
Yeah,
okay.
ringgit, man.
1 million ringgit. I'll give 500,000. I'll split it among charities.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Right. Girls, listen to this. Can you all hear that? I'm a very generous person.
Smooth, bro. Smooth.
Just
Remember,
kidding.
this is just for fun,
Hey, no. Okay, no. Seriously. I'll take 500k and I'll split it to like multiple charities, right?
Okay.
And then with the 500k I have, I think I'll invest maybe like 100k. I can grow the capital, correct? So because the point of having money is to grow the money, not to spend it, correct?
Yeah.
So so that leaves me with what, 400k? 400k I think is just good enough for me to take care of my family, buy a house for my mom or something like that, buy a car. Yeah, I think that's about it. I wouldn't delve into a lot of luxury items because I've never been that kind of person who chases like a luxury status or luxurious lifestyle. I think I'll just take care of the people around me. They're happy, I'm happy, everything's good.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my 1 million. Wei Yong, what would you do with your $1 million?
Oh, I thought someone's gonna go. What he's still thinking, is it?
It's
But
hard
nice
to think,
analysing.
bro. So
First
so
of
many
all,
things.
I'll buy myself McDonald's, man.
To celebrate.
Damn, bro. Okay.
So that's like $15 off the 1 million. Just kidding.
Celebration
No
meal.
lah, but
Celebratory meal.
okay, I think my charity will be left for the last part lah. Maybe 100k and all.
Okay. Ladies,
So that
listen,
will be-
I give 500k to charity, he give 100k only.
Vinod, what if
about
ladies
this
are not listening?
Okay lah, guys also lah. I don't care.
That's why. Anyways, first one I will take around maybe half of it.
Okay.
Just to get like a new place to stay, so a house. And then get a very, very, very nice house, and then get the things that I need. And for my family as well. I think that's what I would do. So I got 500k spent. I got 100k spent for charity. I still got quick math. 400k left.
Yes.
400k. 200 go and invest. The left for 200 go party, man. Go share. Just go have fun.
Okay.
So this is the
Nice.
wants. Like this is what you do with your want. I want to go travel. Okay, this 200k you go. And then if you want, I want to get shoes, I want to get cameras, all this kind of thing is all under this category. I want to cheer you guys to come party. Okay, this is cheer you guys dinner and all.
Put it under miscellaneous.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
200k. So it's put it under that category. So I got 100k for charity, 200 for investment, 200 for wants, and then 500 for needs. Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
right. My 1 million.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your math's correct.
Yeah.
I
Simon,
think-
what about you?
I think for me, okay lah, I'm gonna just like split it quite evenly lah. So, I'll use 200, my first 200 to 200k to bless my family and to repay back my parents for all the things that they've provided for me, and then the
Okay.
other 200 maybe might go to a charity, or maybe I bless some of like the homes around me, or maybe those people that I know that really need it, can use that. And then maybe another 200k, I think I'll just invest that into like maybe a business that I can grow, maybe like a studio, or maybe like a company that sells like refurbished cameras and all these different things, something that's
Like
related to something
Business
that I
that's
can-
related to your
Yeah.
hobby and
that can still grow lah,
yeah.
Okay.
and
alright.
and then probably like the next 400k, maybe I'll just see what I can get with it, because I don't think maybe I can just upgrade a few things that I have, but I think that's about it. I think I kind of want to use that money to kind of like experience life a little bit, maybe to just get a taste of what it's like to maybe travel, to get like the thing that I've always dreamed of getting, and when I say travel and to go with like that money will probably also be used to spend on like maybe like my girlfriend and stuff like that, or maybe that money might be used to like to get a house or a condo, something like that, so that we can stay together and all these things, So yeah,
That's
that's
beautiful, bro.
That's interesting, man.
yeah.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
Well, to wrap it up, I'ma just ask y'all this question: can money buy
Money.
you happiness?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Okay, let me repeat it.
Such a
Yes,
hesitant
until a
yeah.
certain point. Okay, hear me out. Yes,
Okay,
until a
okay,
certain
okay.
point.
Okay.
But money shouldn't be your like key to happiness, like your actual happiness,
Yeah. That is
Like money can contribute to you being
Correct.
happy. Confirm. That's 100%, yes. But is it the key to happiness? I don't think so. That's for me lah.
Right.
I feel that I think I'll say yes. Money can buy happiness, but with a twist. You see, many people say, that money doesn't actually buy you happiness. A lot of people tend to say that. But if you think about it, right, think about it properly, it actually kind of does, actually, in one way or another. When you buy something, you feel happy. It's something that you like, something you want to get, you feel happy, lor. But I think bottom line is that, are you content? If you're not content with what you have right now, and if you're not happy or content with what you have right now, I don't think you will be happy and content with the things that you get further on down the road.
Facts.
Bro, that's
Facts.
like...
That's deep.
Yeah.
There's a deep-
I
there's a-
yeah,
I mean,
There's a
whatever
deep
I'm
cut.
saying here means
Correct,
nothing.
correct,
I
correct.
have no experience, but I believe we all have one life only, okay? So whatever that we do, just try to take it one step at a time. Don't only think about money. Money is important in our life, okay? But try to live outside of that a little bit and, just go outside and touch some grass.
Touch some grass.
Oh, every week, let's go.
Touch some grass.
Okay I'll just get to the point lah. All in all, money can buy happiness, but it's temporary. True
Okay.
happiness comes from within. That's such a cliche saying.
Okay, no
but-
worries, man.
It's only one who is truly contented with their own life,
Yeah.
with what they have. Not constantly, this is
I
very
think,
important,
yeah.
not constantly comparing their lives to another person or to another another person who owns something, or maybe just their life in general. We have one life. Let's not let that life be drowned with only money in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
just to add
for-
on also, like what Simon said. I know we are ending it, but okay, let's just add on. Like I'm gonna keep it very short, but we often look at other people. We look at other people so much until we forget what we have.
Yes.
There's so many things
Right.
around us.
I mean,
take
all of
things
us,
for
all of
granted,
us
right?
actually, all of us, we all do this lah. Like we
Conclusion,
look at other people, but then we
gratitude.
forgot. Actually, we have this. We have. We are privileged enough to have an iPhone. Like some other people don't even.
Yeah.
They can't even afford an iPhone. And
Indeed. That's so
all.
true.
So it's a very good point by Simon. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Vinod?
For me, can money buy happiness? I'll answer this with a Drake lyric.
Oh.
Okay.
Here it comes.
He says, but money can buy happiness, jelly talking truthful. But I'm happiest when I can buy what I want and get high when I want. So what he's saying is that when you have the financial freedom, you are open to more happiness. You can get happy. But
Yeah.
if you're in this constant state of chasing materials and chasing possessions and chasing money, thinking that's what's going to make you happy, it's not. Because you're always going to be chasing. That's something what Simon says. If you're never happy with what you have, you're never going to be happy with what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So happiness is something you feel from within, not something you chase. So can money buy you happiness? It can open up doors for you. It can make your life comfortable. But happiness, I don't think it can buy you happiness. And even if it
Comes
does, it's
from
a very
other
yeah.
place.
Even if it does buy happiness, it's fleeting. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I think we have reached the end of the episode.
Hey.
Right?
I need to add more sound effects, do we?
Right? Okay, so I hope you all have learned something. Hope you all have take away something. Just to hear us talk about this
Yeah.
happiness and money and finance and all of that. Just want to say thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
And also before
Thank
we
you
end, I
guys
just want to
so
say
much.
remember to check out our Instagram, the Three Lattes,
Yeah.
for more updates. And yeah, you just check it out. Every Monday, 10 a.m. the episode release. So stay tuned. And that's all from us. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Yeah. Live life to fullest, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. See you.